Hey, my YouTube family. We about to get it started. Five, four, two, one. Hey, YouTube family. This your girl getting jazzy with Jazz. And then this is for Belle Collector Season 4, Episode 8. This is the reunion. Whew. Clutch pearls if needed. Cause I was clutching my imaginary ones the whole time. And I was so fucking tired of they ass. When I tell you I was so happy that it was over. In the words of Latrice. Okay. So Latrice said that don't argue with me, Letitia, arguing with your husband. And I'm like, clock, 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 clock. Then Letitia starts crying. My marriage was bid up to be ruined, and you bitch ruined my marriage. I'm like, girl, shut the hell up, please. And then Latrice clocked her again, and she said she is the perfect actor. Carlos, you should hire her for some movies if you ever have any movies. Okay, now we finna go next. Now, next. And then Carrie says that Jackson is ratchet, and she stood on it 10 toes down. Next. And Tambra is asked about Damon being, on the reunion. And she said, no, he is not here. Okay. And she said, and as the finances go, she says that we're not quite there as far as getting an understanding of the financials for our happy home. I'm like, okay, Timber, we gonna play with somebody else. Play with them folks that be calling in on the radio, okay? All right, next. And Latrice says that she never had an issue with Marie. And the issue was about them bundles, honestly. Them bundles. Because, BBL Marie had an issue with her and saying that them bundles that she got from Latrice wasn't no good. You remember that? From the previous season. We just in season 4. So I can guarantee tell you that that was season 1 or season 2. It was up early in the seasons. Okay? And she said a small problem. She only had a small problem with BBL Marie. Okay. I'm like, okay. Latrice, she stamped that. Cause that is the most funny to me. Latrice is a character. She's funny. But she gonna make me mad. But she was funny talking with BBL Marie. And then they still close and they still cool. Okay. And then the state of the collective after 7 episodes. Letitia says that she does not feel safe. And I'm like, look, Letitia, don't start this shit. Do not start this shit. She's sitting up there saying that she don't feel safe. And then Carlos wants to know if Tambra agrees with Letitia. And Tampa says, well, I mean, I can second her and talk about, when I was, on the show at one point, and then I didn't feel safe either. I'm like, yeah, so you agree with her, Tambra, okay? She said that a few seasons ago, And then Tambra says that she is surprised that Leticia and Latrice are not getting along. I'm like, girl, how you surprised that Leticia and Latrice are not getting along? Because do we have to go back and run them tapes? Just a few reunion like her. Do you know how they was up in her face now? BBL Marie and then Leticia. They was up in Latrice face, and Latrice was sitting down, and then they was sitting up there saying how they was gonna beat her ass and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, do we forget? Tambra, don't start playing now. You ain't surprised about shit. Okay? You not. And we gonna go ahead and get off of that. in Carrie's dialogue. And she says that it is a sophisticated ratchet that, that they're sophisticated ratchet. I mean, she said, I'm sophisticated ratchet. She said, then she held her feet up and she said, yeah, I don't have no shoes under my dress. I don't have no shoes on under my dress. So that shows that I'm sophisticated ratchet. I said, okay, Carrie, okay. All right. And we're gonna get back to Tambra. And Tambra is asked, does she think that Damon is broke? And Carlos asked her that. And she says, well, no, he's not broke. I think that he just mismanages his money on some things. But I wouldn't say that she is, he is broke. Yes. And then I'm like, what was really discussed before the pretty baby was had? I wonder. Come on now. Come on, Tambra. We not gonna play, all right? We ain't gonna play games today. Okay? No games to play today. Okay. And then Letitia chimed in and she said that she was not even able to buy a cheeseburger when she had left Glenn on which reunion? I mean, which season? Season 1, season 2, season 3, season 4. That's a running game with you, Letitia. You leave Glenn every single season, girl. Stop playing. Okay? And then I'm like, he been trying to sabotage you and leave you stuck. And then you always have your own. You always have your own. You gotta always have your own with these men, no matter what. For a situation, a motherfucker like Glendale, DM Glenn. Okay, yeah, we're gonna get to him in a second. Okay. And then the men join the stage, and Carrie's husband, Matt, and then Cedric. And Carlos brings up Martin, and then Marie. She says that she liked him. I liked Martin, and Carlos is told that he has to be submissive. That's what Cedric told Marie, that he likes for her to be submissive, and he just have to have somebody that's submissive and stuff like that. And then he was looking for people to agree with him. I'm like, ain't nobody finna agree with that shit, Cedric. Don't start that shit neither. And then Matt says that he does not believe in the word submissive. And then he says that he covers his wife. And if she falls short, then he covers her. And vice versa. If he falls short, then she cover him. That's the type of relationship that they have. And he said he will do the same for her, no matter what, 10 toes down, hands down. And I'm like, ain't that right? Come on, Matt. That's how you do it. That's how you do it then. Glenn up there with them damn glasses on. I'm like, take this shit off, glasses. I mean, glasses, Glenn, glasses, whoever you want to be. Take this shit off, Glenn. I mean, because you ain't cool. Because this is not a cool fest or a fashion show. It's somebody's goddamn school and all that stuff. Stop playing games now. Because you almost up. And Selena and Mike. Well, Carlos, he asked, does Selena and Mike have a date, for their marriage? And then Selena says, yes, yes, we do. April the 4th. And she said, but that is subject to change because he still is outside to 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, girl, okay, we finna do the song 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. Uh-huh. And then he knows the worry that she's going through with her son. And then I'm like, come on now. And then she said that the reunion date was her son's, sweet birthday and the 5-year anniversary of his tragic unaliving. And she's strong. She's very, very strong. I will say that she's strong because I couldn't even work. I couldn't even do half of the stuff that she doing if that would have happened to me. And then Latrice, we get to Latrice, and Latrice says that's why she does not have any children because, she says because if anything, she cannot imagine if anything was happening to her child. Then Cedric said that he has words of encouragement and he wants to, shine it on Latrice and tell her that if it's your will and if it's God's will for you to have a child, then just go ahead and do it. And he said if anything is to happen, then he said that they will be there for her just like they're there for like they're there for Selena. And I said, I like Cedric. He's a nice person, if when he ain't on that bullshit, okay? Mm-hmm. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and get to oh Lord. Latrice, and it is revealed that she submitted, for Amanda to be a Belle and several other ladies. hmm Then Glenn said that he has. I mean, cause it was getting hot, and then it was getting on Glenn, and DM Glenn, he ain't wanna accept no responsibility right here, cause he said nothing. Well, I I am a black man, and I have a black son that did not mean, and I'm like, that didn't mean shit to you, Glenn, when you was up there running with Amanda in them DMs, all right? Cause Carlos Shaw read his ass and then Carlos reads the DMs, and Carlos wants to know if they are the same messages or have they been altered? Okay, and they've been altered. I can tell you that, Carlos. They've been altered. Okay, and Latrice says he messaged Amanda the first time. He had messaged Amanda first, and he was asking her for her number. And then Letitia, she chimed in. And then she say that yeah, I remember that was the Facebook and she trying to she said that was the Facebook and she tried to get that phone to Carlos, and I'm like, excuses for she got an excuse for everything, she really do. And she said it is things missing, and I'm like, girl, it's things missing. Please do not read. I mean, I'm like, read it like it is going to be something different. I'm like, girl, shut the hell up and please stop wasting everybody damn time because you're gonna be with that motherfucking black ass Glenn no matter what. So stop wasting your breath and time. And we don't want to hear the sad ass semantics talking about well, she trying to just ruin my marriage, trying to ruin my marriage. I'm like, girl, that's a song, girl. Go ahead and keep singing it. Okay? And then my thing is, why ask if you gon' if something going on, why ask Latrice? Why ask anybody on that cast if they know anything about Glenn when you know you're gonna stay with Glenn? Girl, stop. Okay? Because you're gonna stay with him. Okay? So quit. And we're gonna go to next. Glenn and Cliff are now. They up. And then we want to know where Glenn and Cliff are. And then Cliff says that he does not argue with women. And DM Glenn just wanted to get in. And, he doesn't want to have somebody to cover for him. And he mad at Cliff because he not covering for him. That's like he used to. Because, he used to do it. It's evident that he used to cover for him. And he expected him to do the exact same thing, and he ain't doing it. Okay? And Glenn asking, well, who wrote the questions? And Latrice says that she didn't do it. Then a lot of people got together. She said a lot of people got together to write the questions. Then, you know, she said that then did not know. She said that she didn't know about the questions, where the questions came from. Then Carlos says that, well, I mean, I can definitely say, I can definitely say that she had nothing to do with it. And then Carlos asks, oh Jesus. He asked Glenn, is he attracted to Amanda? And also, and he said he is not attracted to no one but his wife. And I'm like, bullshit, Glenn. Don't start that shit. Cause you lying out your black ass mouth. Then also Latrice, it said, also Latrice dance. This what Letitia say. She said Latrice danced when Amanda made fun of Letitia and body shaming her. So she said, I mean, I might have a big back, but I can't hold all y'all on my back. I'm like, girl, shut up. Shut the hell up. And Amanda, and my whole thing is Amanda looked just like Letitia. So Glenn, get the hell real, okay? They look just alike. Quiet as is kept. Then point period. It was wrong, but Letitia said all is fair in the Bell Collective. And then basically, no saving the friendship. She wishes Latrice well, but she is not finna save their friendship because she ain't got time for it. That's what she saying. All right, that's what she's saying. She wishes her well. So that was the end of the show, y'all. But the Bells, they all have their own products. So Latrice, she says she is working on more condos and she loves to build businesses. So she just gonna keep it going. And Marie said that she's still gonna be at Hamilton Davis and waiting on Essie to come in and tell her when she can stop the business and then she can retire. Then Selena said that she has a vintage earring line. And I think on episode 5, Marie wore her first pair of earrings on set. And she did look pretty. I like her earrings. Then we get to Carrie, and Carrie says brick and spoon. And then I'm looking to expand the businesses. And if it's any silent investors in the building, then I'll be taking up and I'll be up to working with y'all. hmm And then Carlos, he cut in and he said, well, we have to give you a gift, official gift of being an official Belle. And she is officially a Belle going forward. My Carrie. And then Tambra, and get to Tambra, and she's still on the radio. And she said that I created a product while I was pregnant, and that prevents the stretch marks. And working with AB Mills Life Science so I can get that product out. Okay. All right. So that's all the products. And then we get to the mess of it all. Latrice, Cliff, and Tambra, they all talking in her dressing room. And Latrice, it says that they were lying. And we know they was lying. And Cliff says, don't attack people don't attack people for nothing. hmm And then Tambra says that she sticks with her husband always. And we're going to have to just accept that and understand that she's always going to stick with her husband. And then Latrice says that it is over. It's over. And she does not mean that she's gonna be trying to with Letitia no more. And she said it's over. Point period, point blank. She said she done with her. She done. She is done with her. And that was Bell Collective, episode 4. I mean, it's season 4, excuse me, y'all. Season 4, episode 8. And again, they was doing what they was doing, like I'm saying in this thing. They was cutting up, silently cutting up, and they didn't get nothing resolved. I'm telling y'all, they ain't doing nothing but just cat fighting. It's gonna be the exact same thing every damn season. They gonna be cat fighting and just not getting shit accomplished or getting shit done at all. Cause they just be doing too much, y'all. But like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. I couldn't hit it to 20 yet, but like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And if you like what you heard, and if you like some of the commentating that I gave, then y'all just stick around and check out my other videos. I did Married at First Sight, the reunion. And y'all should check that one out too. Just uploaded that. Bye, YouTube family. Have a blessed Saturday. And I'm gonna go make me some coffee and some breakfast. Bye, y'all.